Doesn't that mean you'll have to play along so Casey puts her plan in motion? The thought of Casey anywhere near Marissa turned her stomach. Marissa went to the refrigerator and pulled another beer out.
And you don't think I can do that because I'm straight?
She handed the bottle to Luca but didn't release it. I don't want you to do it. Casey should carry a health warning after all the people she's been with. I bet Arturo doesn't want you to do it either. Marissa moved closer so that she was between Luca's legs.
Why else don't you want me to do it?
Luca swallowed. The bottle in their hands was ice cold, but it was doing nothing to cool the raging heat in response to having Marissa close enough to smell her shampoo. Because you don't know where she's been and who she's been with. Not to mention that she's dangerous in her own way. You shouldn't go anywhere near her. Marissa put her free hand on Luca's thigh.
And why wouldn't Arturo want me to do it?
Luca's breath caught. If Marissa was preparing to fool Casey, she didn't need much practice. Because I don't think he'd want you kissing someone else.
Someone else?
Back away or lean into the game. If Marissa needed to practice being a lesbian on someone, it may as well be her. But she was kidding herself. Other than him, obviously. She adored Marissa for being willing to do this for her, but she'd bet money that Arturo wasn't happy about it. Marissa removed her hand from Luca's thigh and ran her fingernail along Luca's cheekbone. She wriggled slightly in her seat. The urge to get away before she did something stupid competed with the urge for her to stay exactly where she was, twisting her mind until she didn't know which way was up. Luca held her breath and waited to see how far Marissa was prepared to go.
Other than him? You think I'm kissing Arturo?
Marissa inched even closer and wrapped her hand around the back of Luca's neck. I think you do more than kiss him if you're running away together. Though she didn't like to think about that at all. When she was thinking about Marissa, which was a lot, Arturo didn't feature in her scenarios. But thinking about him right now would be useful to keep herself under control.
Because you think I'm straight?
Marissa played with Luca's hair and didn't break her gaze. Luca closed her eyes and tried to concentrate on the conversation instead of all the insanely good feelings tearing around her body. How many times had she dreamed of being close enough to Marissa to kiss her? The taste of Marissa's lips against her own jolted her back into focus. She opened her eyes and Marissa stared deep into her soul. She pulled Luca into the kiss, and she could do nothing but respond to the moment she thought would never happen. She softened in Marissa's firm but tender grip, every fibre of her being dancing in absolute joy. Marissa parted Luca's lips with her tongue, and Luca exhaled as the feeling shot straight to her core. She throbbed hard against her shorts and kissed her back. She let go of the beer bottle and placed both hands on Marissa's hips, drawing their bodies together. Marissa's breasts pressed against her chest, and she moaned quietly into Marissa's mouth. Reality tugged for her attention at the back of her mind, telling her this wasn't real, and that Marissa was showing Luca she was more than capable of playing along with Casey's plan. She'd proved her point. Luca pulled away reluctantly. Okay, so you'll have no trouble fooling Casey into thinking you're into her if you do that. Marissa's smile seemed slightly shy, but she didn't move away.
I'm not trying to fool you, Luca.
She moved the wisp of hair that had fallen onto Luca's forehead.
I'm not straight, and the only time I've kissed Arturo was back when we were 15, and that only proved that I didn't like boys.
Luca opened her mouth to respond, but paused as the puzzle pieces showed themselves in a new light. She didn't want to smash them together to make them fit, but it was really beginning to sound like Marissa was telling her that she had feelings for her. Was the picture she wanted to make also the picture that was right in front of her? What are you saying, Marissa? Marissa sighed.
You still don't get it? I'm attracted to you, Luca Romero.
She traced her finger along Luca's collarbone.
And I have been since that day we talked on the beach. Every time I came down to the bar, it was to see you. And every time, Casey got in the way, and you stayed in the background.
Luca's head was spinning, and not from the alcohol. I've wasted a year of conversations with you?
You could put it like that.
She placed both hands on Luca's upper chest.
Or you could say we've missed out on a year of kisses like this one.